What the fuck was that? No sneak preview. Did I fix it? No, not even a little bit. Something bumped the shit out of it. I think there's an animal loose in the studio. That'll do for now. Yeah. I ate too many MREs, and a side effect of that is that you have to paint your face green.
There's somebody there. Oh.
Oh, why'd I throw that? I need those. Yeah, I was also dressed up as a naked snake. I just recently put my shirt back on. I was only supposed to do it for 2 hours. I ended up doing it for more like 6 or 7. And I think part of the reason why I was getting so fucking tired so quickly is that I wasn't wearing a shirt and it was cold as fucking here. Out the way, bugs. But time capsule, but open up the time capsule.
How's Emma? I think he got some internal organs. We can't stop the bleeding.
How?
I'm here. Got the disc. Emma set everything up. Apparently all you have to do is pop in the disc.
Oh, I can see that.
That should insert the virus into the AI.
Is it working?
Just leave it to Emma. What the?
An antibody agent?
Damn! The connection's been cut.
Is the virus upload complete?
I don't think so. The count stopped at 90%. Otacon.
I don't think Emma's made any mistakes. But a portion of the worm cluster might have been altered after the disk left Emma's hands. By the Patriots?
Will the virus still work?
I have no idea.
Hal, is everything all right?
It's all right. Everything's all right.
Good. At least I won't be adding another page to our family's dark history.
Yeah, that's right. What if the virus doesn't work?
Either destroy that thing, or take out Solidus and his men.
How do we get on board?
I don't think we can. Unless somebody inside gives us a hand.
Hal, I always...
What is it?
wanted to see you again.
That's not what she wanted to say.
You don't hate me?
Never. I never wanted to get in your way. I never wanted to hurt you. I thought that with Arsenal, if I followed in your footsteps, I could be closer. I just wanted you to look at me. Look at me as a woman.
I could never do that.
Don't be so honest. It hurts.
Sorry.
Can I ask you one last favor?
Sure.
Call me Emma.
What?
Please call me Emma.
Morning, lovely. You're just in time for the Wincest.
What's wrong with EE? Emma? 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 Answer me! I didn't leave you. Because of the accident, I had a relationship with your mother.
He's such a nerd for just
She
like
seduced me.
not doing it as she's dying.
And it went on. My father's death was no accident. He took his own life. It was my fault, all my fault. Forgive me, Emma.
Almost, Shadow. Almost. We're about to get to the good part. This ain't even the good part yet. See this? This ain't even the good part.
Attention! Arsenal gear is ready for launch. Evacuate the upper levels immediately.
Sounds like they're cutting this area loose. What do you mean?
It means we're gonna sink.
We have to get the hostages out.
What about the camera repairs?
Done.
We won't be able to get everybody aboard.
We'll just have to take as many as we can.
My sister won't be able to come with
How's
us.
it going, guy 3324?
We will be commencing the
And
countdown
everybody
shortly.
else that
Personnel in the upper levels, head for the
may be
evacuation
tuning in
area
right about
immediately.
now. We are about 22 and a half hours into Metal Gear Streamathon,
I'm
in
always
which we
the
play
survivor.
150 hours of Metal Gear games to
Why,
support our
Wolf?
buddy in his battle against cancer. We are taking donations to that effect to directly benefit him for living expenses and medical
Archon,
bills
take
and
care of the
stuff like that.
hostages.
What about you
I'm
guys?
starting to lose
We
my
got
mind a
other
little bit,
arrangements.
being
There's
22
our ride out
hours
here.
deep. I thought I was going to
Anyway,
get to sleep
we're
at
gonna have to
18
sink that
hours,
thing if the virus doesn't work.
but now
I
that's
should be
looking
going
more
with
like 23, 24. We're
You
giving
got
out a
your
ton of
job,
cool
we've got
prizes
ours.
for the rest of the week.
I'd
That
only
we're going to
get
be
in your
live
way.
every hour on the hour. We're giving out a prize
Only you
to
can save those hostages.
one of our lucky
Got it?
donees. If you're interested in
Right.
winning stuff
Listen,
like
the two of you
collectibles,
won't be able to
artwork,
destroy that
video games, and
Eliminate
even
the
a
enemy. That's your
PlayStation
only
4
option.
Pro. You can win any of that stuff, or get a chance to win any of that stuff for as little as $5. We have another prize draw coming up in just about 15 minutes here.
Otacon, try to get as many hostages out as you can. It's a short flight to the shore, so don't worry about overloading the camera.
If I can grab this without knocking all the shit over.
Leave it to me.
In about 15 minutes, we are raffling off this iconic yet disgusting cookie. You can get your own calorie made too.
I repeat, personnel in the upper levels, head for the evacuation
I
area
tried one
immediately.
as a part of our event.
I'm counting on you.
It tasted
Otacon.
alright, but it's like eating stale chalk. If you're a Metal Gear fan though, having one of these up in your collection be a cool thing. Ancillary, you can win this box of condoms for as little as $5. Go ahead and go ahead and get in on that, mate. Yeah, for every $5 you donate, you are given one entry into all of our prize draws. If you win or lose any of those prize draws, your entries stay exactly where they are. So you could enter
Both
once
You and I,
for $5
we
and
were
get
always
into the
alone.
next 130 prize draws
Always.
with just that.
we only wanted to be loved. We were always waiting.
We got a lot of cool prizes, including video games,
for
collectibles,
somebody.
artwork, and even a PlayStation 4 Pro.
Somebody
If I
who would
didn't
love
just
us,
say that,
but we were
I
wrong.
am kind of losing my mind.
You can't wait to be loved. You have to go out and find
If you're
it.
interested in
4 years ago,
Any what we got going
I
on?
realized that you can't just wish for a happy family. You have to make it happen.
Check out
I only
all these
wish I knew
goodies right
that
here.
sooner. I learned that I could love, as you probably did, Emma.
You think he's gonna be okay?
He's tougher than he looks. Consider it done.
Now, how do we open this thing?
You can come out now.
A ninja? What the?
Is it canon because Kojima said it was, or is it canon because they explain it somehow? How that's like
This time,
possible.
don't fail us.
Snake, what's this all about?
Bedtime, Raiden. I wouldn't do that.
You're changing sides now?
Change sides? I don't recall saying I was on yours.
Damn it. You!
Ready for some shut-eye?
Oh shit! What a twist! Oh, yeah, and I still have green goop on my face, which is a remnant of a recently achieved milestone. Paint my face and blend in with my surroundings. And on the off chance you miss any of our cooler milestones, see it happen. You can reactivate any previously achieved milestones for as little as $50.
Jack, are you reading me? Do you want to save your mission data up to this point? Your mission data's been saved.
Is he still alive?
He was when Olga brought him in. I've checked everything, including the genome data, but there's nothing on this guy. NSA, CIA, FBI. He doesn't exist in any database. He's a non-existent operative from a non-existent organization.
I suspected as much. However, I know this man.
Huh?
Wake him up. It's been a while, hasn't it? Jack the Ripper?
You know this fellow?
You remember me, don't you? You've grown. High concentration of cerebral implants. Have they altered your memory, too? This is my son. I taught him everything. Jack, I never thought I'd see you again.
You know me?
You don't remember.
Yeah, the upcoming game,
Your
Death
name,
Stranding,
your
is actually
skills.
about
Everything you know, you learn from
the crossing over of the generations between those two birds. And Death
The
Stranding
80s.
2 to be
A civil
released in
war.
2042
You were one of the best among the child soldiers that fought in that conflict.
will show us what happens to this
When you were
bird.
barely 10 years old, you became the platoon leader of the small boy unit. At the time, your outstanding kill record earned you several nicknames, including White Devil and Jack the Ripper. Jack, I was your godfather. I named you. When the war ended, you disappeared from the relief center. I wondered what happened to you. I should have known they would recruit you.
Solidus did do nothing wrong.
It's an interesting coincidence.
If he's a lackey for the Patriots, I doubt he knows anything of interest.
What should we do with him?
We'll use him like you suggested.
What about Dead Cell?
Solidus should get his own game where you get to command an army of child soldiers, except it controls like Pikmin.
Happening again?
Could it be that he's here too?
I'd buy that. Everybody'd buy that.
In another hour, we demonstrate the power of Arsenal gear.
Attack with standard weapons, of course.
Acts like what?
Yes, proceed as
Sucking
planned.
the air out of his
At last
face with a
report, all is
tentacle?
well with GW.
How about the troops?
The men are being refitted with Arsenal gear equipment as ordered. You're the spitting image of Big Boss.
Is that so? Perhaps I should be grateful to this kid for that.
This situation, I find it very nostalgic.
Where am I?
Why, inside Arsenal gear, of course. Actually, we're also inside the memory of Shadow Moses. I'll take this back. You don't need this anymore, do you? A foul wind is blowing. We
If you
shall
confused,
speak again.
go to church.
Don't move. Stay as you are. We're being monitored by a camera.
What are you up to?
I'm switching over to nanocommunication.
Mr. X? Ninja?
Correct. It's me.
I thought you were the leader of the Russian troops.
Hey guys,
No.
it's me.
That was just a smokescreen.
A smokescreen?
I was sent to provide you support.
Support? Who sent you? The Colonel?
No. The Patriots.
What?
He can move.
I deceived my troops.
Look at-
Betrayed them.
But why?
My child is being held hostage by the Patriots.
Not a chance.
It all started 2 years ago when I lost my father during the tanker incident. My men and I had nowhere to go. So we joined forces with an illegal Russian organization.
The Russian Mafia?
Something like that, actually. I learned much later that it was a subordinate organization of the Patriots. I was expecting at the time. When I gave birth to my child, it turned out I was in a hospital run by the Patriots. In the morning, my child was gone. My baby is being kept somewhere in this country.
Have you ever met your child?
No.
Because for some
Once a
reason
month,
this
they
is
send me
safer.
a photo of my child via network. I've never even held the child in my own arms.
I see. Given your situation,
They
nobody
say
can blame
at
you for what
like
you
100
did.
different points in
your
the game.
opinion.
What about
Let's talk
Snake?
on this
I
thing
thought you were
because it's
enemies.
safer.
He wasn't responsible for my father's death, actually.
But if
we
it,
owe him our
it-
lives.
when it shows somebody else doing it outside of this little
2
menu,
years ago, they
like
were
they're just sitting there
responsible for
like
getting us
talking
out
into
of the
their
sinking
ear,
tanker alive.
talking into their own ear.
So you were partners since the incident?
No, I only found out the truth shortly before this.
Huh?
When I confronted him here.
So they're literally
You fought with Snake? When?
Literally
Well,
standing in front of each other, talking to each other,
girl.
and also on radio communications.
So you joined hands with him to pay back a debt.
No, mutual gain.
Mutual gain?
My job was to assist you. If Solidus gets away with Arsenal, your mission is a failure. The Patriots would judge that as
Yeah, that's
failure on
dangerous
my
territory.
part and terminate my child. Putting it simply, my child's life depends on your success.
So you did it all for your child. But why would the Patriots want to help me? Are they hoping I'll take Solidus out?
No, you're just like me. We're just pawns.
Pawns for what purpose?
The S3 plan.
Huh?
You'll figure it out sooner or later, but I wonder if you'll handle the truth.
What do you mean?
Listen, we haven't got time for this. Solidus will commence his attack any minute. He's got to be stopped.
What about the virus?
No results so far. I think the Patriots have tampered with the program.
Will it work?
I don't know.
Get me out of this thing.
Not yet. I'll release your restraints after I leave this room.
Where's my gear?
Snake's got everything. I couldn't bring it here.
And where do I find Snake?
The passageway ahead leads to a hangar. He'll be waiting there. I gave him a card key for the hangar.
Does Snake plan to destroy Arsenal gear?
No. Even for Snake, it's impossible to completely destroy this thing. The only option is to stop Solidus and his men.
What are you going to do?
Stay concealed. That's my role. I still can't afford to be discovered.
It's R1 and R2. It's R1 for like
Olga,
a positive
you can't keep
thought,
this up.
or
They're
R2
bound to
for
find you.
negative.
Listen.
You hit
I'll
R2,
free
he's
you in
like,
a little while.
whatever.
Brace yourself.
When you hit R1, he's like, I love you. So you know about basically everything, I'm assuming, about all these games from the bits and pieces that I've talked to you. But I've seen one thing coming up here in a minute that almost nobody I've talked to has seen. So I'm curious to see if you've seen it
Jack,
before.
are you all right?
Oh, yeah.
Jack, is it true? What Solidus said?
Yes.
It's unbelievable. Drafting small children, sending them to war? It's not allowed under international conventions.
ICC rules don't mean a lot in war. Someone told me that there are over 300,000 children in combat right now. I was just one of them.
So you remember. I thought your memory had been manipulated by them.
It was. But I have nightmares every day.
Yep.
Pieces of the past I can't put together.
Why didn't you tell me?
You couldn't begin to understand.
Officially knows
You
all
wouldn't
the
know
things.
that until you try me.
I didn't want you to get hurt. There was never a real reason for me to fight, except that someone put a gun in my hand. And that someone was him.
It wasn't your fault.
If I survived the day's fight, I was praised, fed, and had a bed to sleep in. I think I was only 6 when I held my first AK. But I'm not even sure of that.
Jack.
Not a chance. I'm not like Snake. I never questioned why we fought. There was no purpose, no way out. They give
Did
you
he
a
really?
gun, you ask how many to kill. If you didn't, you were the one they shot instead.
It's okay. No one
Tell
is
me
blaming
that's
you.
true.
We were shown Hollywood action films every day. The kind with
Oh
macho
my
guys
God.
and big guns. They call it image training.
Ugh.
They built us from the ground up into killing machines. We were fed once a day. I can still taste the gunpowder they mixed into the food.
Gunpowder? In the food?
The gunpowder had toluene in it, giving it hallucinogenic properties. It kept us drugged, controllable.
Oh my god!
When the Civil War ended, those of us who survived were taken in by NGOs. They gave me a new life in the States. I can't complain. But nothing's changed. The only people who have no problem with my past have secrets and agendas of their own.